Hi, everyone. I'm your Professor Jamie Dingman, and welcome to English 101E. We're going to get started here, so let me go ahead and share my screen with you. Okay. So the first thing that you'll want to do is navigate to our Citrus College Canvas page, and this is your dashboard. Okay, let's take a look. Right here on this left-hand side is what we call the global navigation. Okay, so this is kind of Canvas as a whole. And then when you get into the course, let's click on your course. And for this class, I have 3 sections all combined into 23.515. So if you're in one of my asynchronous sections, you're all in this one 23.15. Of course, if you have any confusion or questions, go ahead and send me a text or an email and I'll get right back to you. So go ahead and click on the card for the course. All right, and let me go ahead and put this in student view so you can see everything the way it appears for you. Take just one moment here. There is a slight bit of lag when we're recording. Okay. So let this load. The first thing that you'll land on when you enter our Canvas page is the home page. And you'll see a few recent announcements right up here. And then you'll see the Welcome to Your English 101 page. Go ahead and read through this information, right? And then once you get to the bottom here, see all the way to the bottom, this is where the video taking you on this Canvas tour will be located. And then once you're ready to get started with the course, you go ahead and you click right here on Introduction module, and it'll take you to the very first module. So let's go ahead and just click on that. All right, so now we are in the course. So again, this is what we call the global navigation, is over here in this blue section. And then this next menu over here in the white section is called course navigation. Okay, so global navigation and course navigation. And course navigation is how you're going to get all around through Canvas. Now, mostly everything that you're going to be using here on Canvas is going to be in modules. I try to embed everything you need right in the module. But if you click on modules like this, it pulls you out to what we call kind of the bird's eye view, where you can see all of the modules as they're published. Okay. And you're able to jump around if you need to. However, it's recommended that when you first start the course, start with the very first page, right? So start here, and then that'll take you through the module. And we'll do that in just one moment. And keep in mind that I do have the modules organized to go in order. So you should start with the first item in a module and then move through them sequentially. All right, so that's how modules work. And like I said, we'll come back and get into the introduction module in just one moment. The next page that we have is discussions, and discussions are where we're going to be doing our blogs and journals. Like I said, though, I'll have all of your blogs and journals embedded directly into the module of whichever essay unit we're in, okay? But you can get here to all the different discussions that have been published, jump right to them. And this page is searchable. So let's say you wanted to look for blog 1. There you see, it pulls it right up, okay? So that's, like I said, where we'll be doing our blogs and journals, but you can find those embedded in the module. Grades, if you click on that, it'll take you to your grade for the course. Now, keep in mind, I'm using the contract grading. So really what you're looking here is to see not grades, but do you have the assignments turned in on time and are they complete? All right, so remember, check the syllabus and see how I'm grading in this class. In this class, contract grading, it's no points. This is a pointless class. We're here focusing on reading, writing, and critical thinking. And so I've eliminated points and traditional grades. So like I said, when you're looking at your grades, what you're really looking to check is, do I have my assignments turned in? All right, because in order to earn a certain grade, you can only miss so many assignments or have so many late assignments. All right, so you'll see here, it'll tell you the assignment, the date it was due, and the status. If it's a blank, it means it hasn't been submitted, hasn't been graded. You'll see, it'll tell you if it's missing or late, or if there's a problem with the assignment. Okay, and you'll see everything's 1 point, because again, Canvas won't let me make it 0 points. We have to have at least 1 point. So everything's worth a point, but again, don't worry about the points. All right, don't let this bother you. You should see complete or incomplete. All right, so that's where we have the grades. Syllabus Confer Zoom is where we can meet to do Zooms. So if you're interested in attending office hours and you'd like to meet me on Zoom, we'll go ahead and do that. It doesn't load for me here because I'm in the student mode, but it'll load for you. If you click over here on the syllabus tab, that is where you're going to locate the syllabus. Okay, and I do my syllabus as a video, but you can also read through the text version if you want. Again, all three of the CRNs, 23,515, 23,534, and 24,341 are all located in this one Canvas shell. So you can see your CRNs here. All right, and so you're gonna read through the syllabus or watch my video, okay? I would suggest checking out the video. And then down here towards the bottom, you can also access the syllabus as Google Docs for each of those CRNs. So just click on the one that's for your class if you want to see the Google Doc version. Okay. Make sure you complete the syllabus reflection assignment that goes along with this, and we'll jump into that in just one moment. We also have over here on the left-hand course navigation menu, assignments. So if we click on that, that just lists out all of the assignments that have been published. And it's another way for you to be able to find assignments because it's searchable, okay? So let's see if we wanted to find blog, let's say blog 5. There it is, blog 5, it pulls it right up. So if for some reason you get lost or you're looking for a specific assignment and you want to get to it quickly, you can click on assignments, search for it up right there, and boom, you'll pull up your assignment. Okay, so over here, again, in the course navigation, we have chat. If you click on the chat, you'll see it's open like this. All right. Now keep in mind that the chat is open to everyone. All right, there's no private messaging here. So if you're trying to communicate with me privately, you should do that via email, or you should make sure you're sending me a private message through Remind. Course chat is open to the whole course. But you can certainly use this if, for example, your microphone's out on your computer, or you're having a problem with chat on Zoom and you need to participate in the class, you can try to use the course chat. And also if you're on when I'm on during office hours and you want to send me a chat message, you sure can. But again, just be advised that this chat is visible to everyone in the course, okay? So that's just another feature that we have where you can contact me. If you click over here on our course navigation menu, it'll take you to the Hayden Memorial Library. And we'll talk more about the library as we get going in the semester. We will be using lots of library resources once we head into Essay 3. So we're gonna click on the tab here and you'll see it pulls up our library page. And they are back on campus in some limited fashion, but they're still available totally online. And there are a great resource for our class. And we do actually have a specific page for our text, our core text, Orange is the New Black, that the librarians created for us. So again, we'll get more into the library and how we're going to use it in this course once we get going later on. And then you'll see these other items here. This is Gale in context opposing viewpoints. This is something we'll look at later, again, once we jump into the essay 3, the research essay. Okay, you can also see that you have Google Drive. You're able to integrate your Google Drive or your Office 365 account if you have an Office 365 and upload your documents from your cloud directly here into Canvas and embed them directly into Canvas. So if you're a techie kind of person or you're very familiar with using the cloud version, Google Docs, Google Drive, Office 365, this is a great resource for you. Over here, we have a link to student services. All right, and let me leave student view for a moment just so you can see the rest of this menu as it's being blocked. Take another second for it to process that. Okay, so Google Drive, Office 365, collaborations is where you're able to collaborate with classmates on a Google Doc, but everybody who's participating in that has to have a Google Docs or Google Drive account. Studio, this is our Canvas Studio. Some of the videos that I made will be loaded into there and you'll be able to access them. But again, I embed everything that you guys need directly into the page that you're trying to access. So it's highly unlikely that you'll need to go to the Studio feature because, like I said, I'll put all those videos there for you guys. Okay, we have a link to student services. Student services is also being put back on campus in some fashion, but there will also be resources online for you as well. So let's go back. Let's go back to our home page again. It's taking a minute. Long minute. Okay, so back here from our home page. Like I said, after you read through everything that's here, you're going to go ahead and scroll to the bottom and click on the introduction module. And the introduction module is going to take you to the very first module that we're working on, the introduction module, which is going to guide you through what to expect in an online class in general, and specifically what to expect in my online English 101E. So just go ahead and click on start here. Oops, let's collapse that down. And we'll put it in student view again. So that the page will appear as you will see it. Okay, so once you're in the introduction module, you'll see there's a little note here that says complete all items. Please make sure you're doing that, okay? That's really important that you're completing all of these items, and it's necessary for you to be able to move into the next module, the actual SA1 unit module. So please make sure you complete each of these things, and each thing has a task. Right, so these pages here where it says view, you're just looking at the page and reading the information. Some of them say submit, so there's a couple of small assignments here in the introduction module, and there's some where you just mark as done, and I'll show you how to do that in just a moment here. So let's click on our very first page, start here. Okay, so once you're in the modules, like I was saying before, you can just click right through to the next page, next page, next page as you're moving through the course. All right, so the very first page is just giving you some tips on online learning and some readiness tutorials if you're really new to online learning or you've never taken an online class before. And we also have some financial assistance resources. to help you guys out during the pandemic time. If you need some help getting technology or internet or bus passes, we're offering those things. So please make sure you take a look at this resource. When you're ready to move on to the next page in the module, you just click on next. Okay, the system Canvas will record that you viewed that page. So you can just go ahead and click on to the next one and let it load. This page is explaining etiquette online, so netiquette. Go ahead and read through those core rules of netiquette. All right, and once you're done reading through those, go ahead and click here, preparing to use Canvas. And on this page, I just have a ton of different Canvas tutorials and links to the Canvas guides. So if it's your first time taking a Canvas course, it can be a little bit overwhelming, but the Canvas guides are really helpful, and they include actual screenshots that show you where you need to be clicking and how to access those different features on Canvas. Okay, so you can watch all of these videos if you want. This should take 45 minutes or so. Some of these are just links to pages, but they just kind of give you an overview of how to do different things in Canvas. And when you're actually on a certain assignment page, if you scroll all the way to the bottom, you'll see helpful links. I link to the Canvas guides too. All right, so take a look at those different links if you're really unfamiliar with Canvas. Okay, here's a link directly to the Canvas student guide that'll have all the different topics on Canvas in there. So if we click on that, it'll pull up that page. And you can see right here, it takes you through all these different features that we were looking at in the Canvas page, right? Like the global navigation versus course navigation, assignments, all that good stuff we went over. If you click on any of these, it goes through and it explains how announcements are used and how you access these different types of things, right? How do I view announcements as a student? You would click on that, then it'll tell you and walk you through, like I said, with some pictures, exactly where to click to find the information, okay? So that's your link to the Canvas guides. Make sure you check them out. Also, make sure you're contacting TEX, or Citrus College Tech Support, for any connection issues, or if your account's blocked out or something of that nature. I can't help you with those kinds of things. That's something that you'll have to take to TEX. All right, so moving beyond that page, I have a couple notes about this course. And this page, I'm really just explaining to you that this is an asynchronous course, which means we don't meet face-to-face at scheduled times. Okay, you're welcome to meet with me during office hours, or if my office hours don't work for you, we can make out another schedule where you can meet with me. But most of the time, you're going to be working independently. You're still going to get instruction. It's going to come from me through instructions on each assignment page and through videos and things like that that I post to guide you through these assignments and give you the content. But you also have to take a whole lot of responsibility for your learning. Okay, this is also a class where I don't have due dates generally like all throughout the week. We do the assignments kind of have a set due date for the week. So you need to really pace yourself and make sure you're getting those things done throughout the week. That way, at the end of the week, you don't have a huge mountain of work that you have to get through. And throughout the semester, I'll show you guys exactly how to break down the work and how to chunk it out into little bits that you do every day. And really, that's the key to staying successful in this type of class, where we have a higher unit load, because we're a 5-unit class. Okay, it's breaking it up into manageable little chunks. Of course, if you let everything pile up, it becomes really overwhelming and you shut down. So we want to prevent that, and we want to start cutting up that work into little chunks, as I've been saying. So make sure you are reading everything really carefully. I have very specific directions for each assignment. I've also taken the time to make sure the pages and the layout and formatting of those assignment pages are consistent, so you can see exactly when the due dates are, what you're supposed to be doing, why we're doing it, and how you're going to be graded. Okay, so please make sure you're reading through all of this information and managing your time. I also use Google Docs pretty extensively in this course. So it's a good idea to have it. You don't have to have a Google Docs account, but it's a super useful tool. It saves all your essays right there online, saves as you're typing, even if your browser crashes. Google Docs is pretty good about saving there in the moment, and your work is safe. And it works really well with Canvas. As I showed you before, there's some integration there. So if you're unfamiliar with Google Docs, I do have a quick tutorial here and some other links, because there are a couple of tricky things about Google Docs. All right. And then I have here how to log your account, merge your account. Okay, so let's click on our next page here, which is the Writing Center and our embedded tutoring. And the Writing Center is still working out the schedule for our embedded tutors, but we definitely do have one tutor who's going to be working with us. And his name is Mr. Moises Lomeli. And Mr. Lomeli is going to be here to help us with our assignments, particularly those essays, right? The longer essay assignments. So here's his information. It's located on this flyer created by the Writing Center. So you can see exactly when he's going to be available for our English 101E courses. Okay, and you can access tutoring through Zoom. If you're unable to meet with the tutor live in person, the Writing Center also offers essay submission, where you can drop off an essay or an assignment and ask a specific question, and they'll get back to you. And a lot of students who have work or other obligations who can't always sit down during the time the tutors would work and do a one-on-one are able to still do conference and get conference credit for doing the drop-off option. Okay, so make sure you take a look, and here's the instruction for drop-off. Take a look at this little guide they did about taking classes online, and go ahead and click on this link to get more information about the Writing Center. But we will get into more about what we're doing with the Writing Center once we get closer to actually drafting Essay 1. Now, that's not to say you can't start using the Writing Center services right away, because you can. Like I said, you can use them for anything in this class that you need help with. Maybe you're having some difficulty with a reading, or you're struggling with how to complete an assignment. Feel free to reach out to the tutors. They can help with all of those different things. There are a couple things they won't do, which is they won't predict grades for you. Okay, so don't ask them. Don't ask them, is this an A paper? They're not going to give you a grade. And the other thing is they're not copy editors, meaning you can't just send them your whole essay and ask them to check for commas. Okay, you're going to need to send in like a specific paragraph and explain, you know, highlight maybe a sentence and ask, did I have correct comma usage here? If not, where am I going wrong? Okay, we need very focused help. They're not going to sit down and proofread your whole essay. That's your job before you submit, is to do proofreading. They can work with you on how to proofread and how to pick up some of those mistakes, but they won't do the proofreading for you. Okay, now in this class, you're going to be participating in 2 mandatory consultations or writing conferences, and you're going to do one for or 2 of them for our 3 essays that we have. So out of those 3 essays, you pick 2 that you would like to get help with at the Writing Center. You can do all 3 if you want. You can go multiple times for each essay. There's really kind of no limit to how many times you can use the Writing Center and use the tutors. But for my class, there's a minimum of 2. I need you to sit down with the Writing Center or send in the submission, the essay question submission, at least twice for 2 of those different essays out of the 3 that we do. Okay, and so like I said, as we get more closer to that, that essay date, we'll start talking about what to do with our Writing Center conferences. Okay, and the tutors are really super helpful, and they're experts, so don't be shy, reach out. I specifically request embedded tutors for our class, and it's part of that E, the enhanced part of our 101 class, okay? So the very next assignment that you're going to see, and yeah, we're heading into assignments, is an MLA template assignment, okay? And there's a reason I have you guys doing this, and that is because basically everything that we're going to be doing in this class, all assignments, except for blogs and journals, are going to be done in MLA formatting, and all of our essays are done in MLA formatting. But it doesn't just end with this class. All classes in the English discipline around the world use MLA formatting. Okay, and other subjects also use MLA. Sometimes your history professors will use MLA, or your language professors like Spanish or German or Japanese, they might also use MLA. So it's not a format that's going to go away. Okay, and you do have another English class, most of you, that you will be taking. So this is something that you need to know how to do. And here's the reason why I have you doing an MLA template, is because MLA is kind of a pain in the butt to set up. So I have it that we're going to set it up one time. I'm going to give you feedback and correct that template if I see anything that's off or that is incorrect. And then you're going to save that template. And every time you have an assignment in this class, all you need to do is open your MLA template, copy it into a new document, and boom, there you go. You don't have to worry about MLA formatting. Okay, and once we get into the essays, that's really helpful, because that's something I do have to check for. And when I'm grading essays, is are you able to format the essay in basic MLA formatting, and are you able to use quotations and citations according to MLA formatting? So it is something that we're going to be using quite a bit throughout the semester. So let's get this template done as soon as possible. And I have the due date as August 26th, but really, it's most helpful for you and for me if you get this thing done as soon as possible, so I can get you the feedback, so you can correct that document, so you can use it for all the other things that we're doing here. Okay, so let's just do a sample here. I'll show you how to submit an assignment. So like I said, once you get into an assignment page, you'll see it gives you right here the due date. All right. So it's due by Thursday, 11:59 p.m. Points, don't worry about it, it's 1, everything's 1, right? Because we're not counting points. And submitting, you're able to do a text entry box or a file upload. So I'll explain what that means. So what we're gonna do is, when you're ready to submit the assignment, so you can see right here, helpful links. So if you get lost or you need help or you need a walkthrough, here are those helpful links that'll show you how to view assignments, how to submit an assignment, all of these different things. Okay, but up here, you'll see start the assignment. Okay, so we're going to click on that. And you're going to be able to upload your file here. I also have text entry where you can copy and paste your submission right in here. Be careful with this though. There's a couple of reasons why I prefer file uploads or Google Doc uploads. One is because if your browser crashes, Canvas isn't that great at saving your work, and you might lose everything that you were just typing. So I recommend either typing in a Google Doc and uploading that, or typing in the Google Doc and then cutting and pasting it into the text entry box. The other thing that's kind of problematic with text entry is it'll show up and I'll be able to look at it and read it. But I can't give you feedback directly on the document because it's not a document, right? It's just a text box. So any feedback that I need to give you will be in like side comments when you're looking at the feedback, and not written directly on your document. Like I said, if you submit a Google Doc or a Word doc or a PDF, it pulls that right up in there, and I can actually mark on the document that you submit. So your choice though, and I want whatever is easiest for you. So if it's easiest for you to just kind of copy and paste, or for you to type right there, you go ahead and do it, okay? I'll also adjust this so that you can submit a Google Docs link, okay? And if there's anything you want to tell me, so let's say we were doing our assignment here. All right, let's go. Just put anything here. All right, and let's say you needed to tell me something, or you have a question about something, or there's something you need to know, need me to know about this assignment, you can go ahead and put it right here. So you can say, I was having difficulty with Google, so I did this instead, okay? And that'll save with the assignment once you're ready to submit. So once you're ready to submit and you've typed up your assignment, or you've uploaded the file, or you've uploaded the URL to your Google Doc, make sure you hit submit. And you'll see right up here, right? We throw a little party for you. You'll see submission submitted. You'll get the time and the date. It does timestamp. You'll also be able to see the comment that you left, and that's how I see it. It pops up as a little comment when I look at your assignment. Okay. If you want to redo the assignment, let's say you realize you did submit the wrong file or you messed up and you want to correct it, just click on new attempt. It'll let you redo the whole thing. Okay. So that's how we're doing these assignments. So let's click on another one. Okay, the syllabus reflection. This is a very important first assignment. Like I said, you're going to be watching the syllabus video. All right. And then doing the syllabus reflection. So make sure you read the instructions on this, because I have a specific format that I want you to use for doing this. Okay, make sure you read, especially this last sentence here in the directions. Please read that carefully. All right, because what you're doing is writing full sentence paragraph format. Don't just write down the list of 10 questions and then answer them like that in one sentence after the question. I don't want that. Please don't put the questions and don't put it in this list format. I want, like, sentences and paragraphs. Don't worry about spelling, grammar, punctuation. This is just for me to be able to see, how you're responding to my questions, and that you're understanding the syllabus. Okay. So here's the syllabus video right down here. You can click on that and get going. Take a look at the grading. So again, as I've told you guys, I put the due dates, the purpose, why we're doing an assignment, the directions for completing the assignment, and grading, how I'm going to be grading. So make sure you take a look at that too before you start the assignment, so that you know what you need to do to make sure the assignment is counted as complete. All right, because if an assignment is not complete, meaning it's not done the way I would like it done, I don't take off points, because this is not a points class. I send it back to you and have you revise. So let's try to get it done correctly the first time, so that way you don't have to keep doing these assignments over and over. All right, so for this one, you need to write, should be about full page, okay? Written complete sentences and paragraphs, answering each of those questions that I have above. And then in order to make sure this one is complete, you do the same thing. Start an assignment. Okay, and on this one, I do have the website URL set up. So let me show you what that looks like. Let's say we wanted to do a Google Doc. Okay, now what we can do is just go into any Google Doc. So we'll go into your guys' assignment grid for your class, which is your calendar. Let's say this was my document that I completed. Let's say this is my syllabus reflection, and I'm going to go ahead and submit it to Canvas. One of the first things you need to do, especially if you're not familiar with using Google Docs, is make sure it's shared to your readers. Google doesn't automatically set the documents as shared. They set them as private, and you have to manually go in and change the permission. In order to protect your privacy, they make it so that you have to manually change it. Okay, so here's what I mean. So this is your document, and let's say you're ready to share that link to the document for either an assignment or to a peer review partner or whatever it is. Go ahead and click on share. That's the first thing that you're going to do once you've gotten the assignment done. And it'll tell you right here who the document is accessible to. Is it accessible to only you or other people? And once it loads, I'll show you the different options that they give us. Okay, so here's how you can see. Like I said, it'll automatically default to private, and you'll need to change it so that it says anyone on the internet with this link can view. Okay, it needs to read that when you share those links. If it's restricted, we won't be able to open the document, including me. I won't be able to open the document, and then I'll have to send you a message, and you'll have to fix it and send it back. It slows everything down. So make sure you take this very first important step before you send it in on Canvas. Make sure it is shared. Anyone with the link can view this document. All right. And you can also change too. So if you want people to just be able to view it and not edit or change your document, make sure it stays on viewer. If you would like people or me to be able to comment and write directly on that document through Google Docs, you can click on commenter, and that allows people to comment on your document. Okay, and if you put editor, that allows other people to actually change the document, not just put comments, but actually change things, delete things, move things around. So be really careful about what kind of permission you're giving people. I usually, for you guys, I give you the link and I have it as viewer only. You're not going to be able to comment or edit on most of my Google Docs. You'll have to download them to your own Google Drive or to your own computer. So let me show you really quickly what that looks like. So let's say you open a document and you don't have Google Docs, or you want to download this to your own Google Drive. You can make a copy. Okay, you can down here download as, and it gives you the different features here: Microsoft Word, PDF, rich text, plain text. Okay, so there's different options for you here. You don't need access to the document. You can add it to your own Google Drive, or like I said, download it as a Word document. Okay, so once we have our link, let's go send this into Canvas. So we got our copy link done. Now we're going to go into the syllabus reflection assignment. And you see down here, we make sure we click on website URL as the submission format. And we're going to paste our URL right in through here. If you have any comments, you can go ahead and put them in there, right? And then once the link is in there, hit submit. And the same thing, you'll see that it's submitted, you'll get the timestamp, you'll see your comments, right? You'll get your submission details, and you're all set. And then you can move on to the next assignment. Okay, so email check-in. This one's a little bit different because there's not a test. So this is one of those that I'm asking you to mark as done. So make sure you send me your email with your one word that explains how you feel about the class so far. And be honest, it can be nervous, it can be scared, it can be hateful, whatever it is. You know, I know English isn't a lot of people's first choice for favorite subjects. So just let me know, how are you feeling in one word? Once you send me that email with your one word, you go ahead back into Canvas and click up there, mark as done. Make sure you see that green button, and assignment is considered complete. Okay, up next in this introduction module, I have a survey, same thing, complete the survey and then mark as done. This is just a survey to see if any of you would be interested in me holding like a live Q&A session for you, what dates and times would work best for you, so that if enough of you are available and enough of you want that, we can schedule some live Q&A sessions just to help out. All right, so once you're done with that, again, move on to your next page. And this is where we're getting to our last two assignments of this intro module, the blog and the journal. Okay, so blogs are a whole class discussion, and it gives you a chance to really express what you're thinking, what you're learning about in our different modules and our different readings, and share that with the whole class. So what you're going to do every week is complete your blog prompts. Okay, and please note that the blogs have 2 dates, because we do 2 different things. We submit our blog post on Fridays, and then by Sunday at midnight, we need to come back and make sure we comment on 2 other people's blogs. And that's how we're having our class discussion, is through these blogs and through these journals. In an asynchronous online format, we don't have the privilege of meeting up together in person and sharing our opinions, our ideas, our thoughts in person. So that's why we're doing it online. And in order for that to really work and for you guys to get the most out of these discussions, it's really important that you participate by not just uploading your own post, but by also commenting back to others. And that's how we're having that back and forth. Okay, so you can see first blog is going to be due by Friday the 27th, midnight. Comments, I have to correct that, that should say 29th, because it's Friday and Sunday. Okay, so when you're ready to submit your blog, And my blog will be the first one, and I give you guys a sample of what to do for your blog. You go ahead and you hit reply, okay? And it'll pull up the text box here. And there's a lot of different options that you can do here in this. It gives you the ability to put in links if you want to link to like a website, if you have a website or have like a portfolio of artwork or something, or have a real cool website you want to share with us. You can upload pictures that you want to share with us. For the first blog assignment, I do ask you to share a couple pictures of things that are important to you. Over here, you can also upload video. And again, in blogs and journals, I give you guys the option to use video or audio. You don't have to write everything in this class. Most of it's going to be writing, but for blogs and journals, you can totally do video, and that'll give you a little bit of a break from the writing and also get us more into that kind of like authentic discussion. So if you choose to do that, and I encourage it again, and I'm giving people extra late passes if they choose to do a video for these blogs, especially these first two. Okay, so upload, record media, you'd click on that, and it would bring up this, this box here. Let me move my thing. So you could upload a video that you created somewhere else, or you could actually record right here through Canvas if you click on that. I'm not going to click on it because I don't want it to interfere with the video I'm already doing here, but you're able to record media right here in Canvas and then post it. So once you're ready to submit your blog, so let's just put this is a test, and you can also format the text. So to make it easier to read, you can make it bigger, you can bold it, all right? You can change the color, make sure it's something we can see. Please don't pick yellow, or at least not yellow on white. We cannot read that. So once you're ready to submit your blog, okay, you go ahead and you hit post reply. That's important. Make sure you do that. Once you hit post reply, it posts your blog, okay? Now, to come back and comment, let's say it's now Sunday afternoon and you need to comment on at least 2 other people's blogs. What you're going to do to comment on the blog is don't hit reply here. Okay, that'll start another blog discussion for you. We want you to just comment on somebody else's blog. So what you do is you go to that person's blog, right, that person's post, and you reply to their post. So click on reply there. It pulls up that text box again, and you can say, hi, test student. It's nice to meet you. All right, so that's your comment. And there are limits to that. I would like you guys to write about 200 words or so for your blog, and then, you know, somewhere close to 50 or so for your comments. If you can't type that much, that's okay. This is just, again, like I said, a place for us to discuss. And if you're going to do videos, you should do it like a minute or 2, 3 minutes or so, whatever you're comfortable with. But it should be more than just like 2 words. Okay, this is just for our test purposes that I'm being very brief. Okay, so once you're ready to submit your comment, again, just hit post reply, and then it'll pop up right under that person's post. And that's how we can tell it all belongs to the same thread, is the boxes mash up right up against each other. Now, if I were to start a whole new post, it wouldn't be mashed into that. New post, post reply, and you'll see it's not smushed together like those, which indicates it's a whole nother person's post. And if you wanted to reply there, you'd reply. Okay, so that's how we do the blogs. Journals work much the same way, except for the audience. So the audience for blogs is going to be the whole class. All right, and you're able to respond and chat back and forth with the whole class. And again, I've combined the 3 sections of our Asynchronous 101E. So there's going to be about 75 to 80 of you in class. And so there's a lot of people here that'll be discussing. Now, for journals, I take it a little bit smaller, and I have you guys in groups for the semester. And this is where you're going to be doing journals, is with your group. And you don't have to go to anywhere special. You don't have to go to the group homepage to get in there. It's automatically all linked to you guys for your groups. And you're going to do same thing. You're going to post your response to the journal, and then you're going to come back and reply to 2 other groupmates journals, okay, by the Sunday deadline. So Friday post, Sunday post your comments, and same function as the blog. Click reply, type up your journal entry, and then post reply, okay? So that works exactly the same way. And just like the blogs, I'm encouraging you to do video, especially for the journals. It's a smaller audience. If you're intimidated by leaving a video for like 80 people, then maybe consider doing it for the groups, because that's going to be closer to about 8 people or so in the groups. All right. So that's how we do our blogs. So then up next, once we get through all these assignments, we're done with our introduction module, and we're going to get into our Essay 1 unit. Okay, so this has been your overview of Canvas. I know it's kind of a long video, but I wanted to make sure you know all about how to navigate through Canvas and what we're doing with it here. So just a couple things before we go. Like I said, to refresh your memory, when you're doing modules, you can click on it here, and you can start on a module page. You can start on that first page, and as I showed you, just click next, 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 right? But let's say you only get to the second page of the introduction module, and you need to go do something with your kids or whatever it is, and then you want to come back. You don't have to go start right back at the first page and then scroll till you get the page that you're needing, right? This is when you're going to use modules from the bird's eye view, and you can go directly to the page where you left off. So you can say, okay, I already did that first page. I did Medikit. I was on preparing to use Canvas. So you can click directly on that page, and it'll take you back to that page in the module. So you don't have to do the click, click, click. And then you just pick up right from where you left off, and you can start clicking through again. Okay, so those are the 2 different ways to see modules. And then over here on the global navigation is where you're going to see the Canvas calendar. And it usually doesn't load for me because I'm in the test student account. But the Canvas calendar helps you see when your assignments are due. Okay. So you can see, you know, what's coming up, and you'll see it'll cross it out if you already did it. Okay, so we have those there. That's our calendar. Through the calendar feature, you're also able to book office hours with me, and I have a video that I'll set up for that later. Okay, so this has been your basic tour of Canvas. I look forward to working with you all soon. Text me, email me if you have any questions or concerns, and don't forget, Canvas also has help. The quickest, most effective way to get help from Canvas is to use the chat with Canvas. I've done it myself several times. I even like to get in there and do it in the beginning of the semester just to test and see if they're still pretty quick. They are, and they're great at being able to walk you through anything. So if you get stuck and you're really just not sure and the guides aren't very helpful, you can always chat with Canvas support, and they can walk you through something or try to help you troubleshoot a problem. And then, like I said, you can also reach our text here. Here's our student account issues and help line for text. Make sure you call that number if you're having any kind of like account issues, because I can't help you with account issues. All right, so that's our Canvas. Let's get out of here. That's our Canvas, and let's get started working.